Hello and welcome. I just got from the post office. Look at who I got, and also this is AliExpress. Let me help myself with my bunny rabbits. And this is new tripod for my camera, which I will uh, put together right now because it will help me to hold my phone. Be right back. There we go. That's much better. My old one has been glued together way too many times, and now let's see. Frankie in my box is kind of, has bit edges, but these boxes are very sturdy, so I'm not very worried for her. She should be all right in there. Let's see. Yeah, she's fine. Let's not damage the tissue paper because I unbox the dolls, but I keep the boxes because I like boxes, I guess. But I don't like my dolls to be in boxes. Maybe one day when I have good space for them, I can display them along their boxes or something like that. This is her little coat, and there's also tape on the top. There she is. And now for the moment of truth. This is the back of the box, how pretty. And there she is. Okay, I gotta run now, but for you it's gonna be just a blackout, and I will be right back to get her out of her box. I wanted to turn on my subscribe little sign, but I guess I need new batteries. But subscribe? I don't have batteries, but subscribe. There we go. Here we are after work hours. My phone is on my new stand. This is the old one, which has been glued one too many times. It kind of works, but you cannot bend it because it has broken from here, and from here. Like all three bandages that it has have broken at some point, so still usable, just not as useful as it should be. And when you're filming and it breaks and you have to fix it, it's very annoying. Also, something very annoying that I have noticed is me saying all the time. I'm so sorry. It turns out it's something that non-native speakers do. They say words like when they are thinking about the word. So basically, when my brain is translating, which happens really fast but still has some delay, my brain thinks of a word to say to fill the gap. And in my own Bulgarian language is nali. And I noticed it. There was someone on TV from China speaking very good Bulgarian, and they would say nali all the time, which is basically And I was like, wait a minute, that is very annoying, and why is he doing it? And then I went to edit my videos and I realized I'm saying the same thing over and over, and I'm so sorry. I will try to not say it unless it's really necessary. But let's talk about Frankie. I have like a big schedule of dolly videos that I have already filmed, and I'm going to um, upload. Some of them are already edited, some of them are uploaded private, and I will uh, let them go online one by one. But I will push Frankie before these videos because Frankie, what can I tell you? Uh, First off, the elephant in the room. I have seen a lot of people go crazy online about Frankie's pronunciation, and let me be clear. I will stick to she and her, and before you go crazy, I will call she and her only OG Frankies, Gen 1 Frankies. And since this is, I believe, Gen 1 Frankie, it is the molding, the body, everything, I will call her her. Okay, but I will not misgender or mispronounce, I'm not sure how you say it, Gentry Frankies, and I like the design of Gentry. But since I watched a video of Claudina 9, there was an event of Mattel, and Claudina reported that Mattel employees, people, again, we don't know, sorry, people who work in Mattel and who create these dolls, said that the old Monster High characters, the way they used to exist, they still exist, and the new ones exist at the same time. It's just alternate universes, like in Marvel and DC, which I think is really cool, to be honest. I like that idea. I was considering the new Gentry dolls to be the children of the original Monster High dolls because they're enough the same, but they're also way too different as designs for me to consider them the same characters. But that actually makes better sense, because if they were their children, they would have probably not be named as their parents. And I like that. I like that they did that. And Gen 3 Frankie, they, them. Gen 1 Frankie, she. If she decides to, come out at some point, that's another business. Then I will surely use the proper pronunciation. But let's just chill on that. I'm doing my best. It's just, and also I have paint on my hands. Excuse that. It's just that, this to me is original Frankie. And by the way, this is my first Comic Con doll that I own. And I'm so happy and grateful to Mattel that this year they allowed people who, let's be real, I can never go to Comic Con. Just the plane ticket to the USA, it's impossible. It's super, super expensive. And then hotels, and then I would have to take break from work, and impossible. But the dolls, there are some very nice dolls that I really want. And it's just, have you felt like it's unfair where you were born? Because I have felt that a lot with my doll hobby. And let's talk about this beautiful doll. The first thing I want to say is this box. This is the best box ever. Look at this. I'm shining a light on top of her. I have this little light, and I'm shining it from the top of the box, and now you can see the doll perfectly. I love the collector dolls, and I do have videos about two of them. I only have two of them, and I skipped on Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein because these dolls looked too simple for me. I wanted a male doll from those collectors for a very long time, but I couldn't justify the price. Just, am I the only one? The promo pictures though that they showed us had wonky eyes. Maybe since nobody else is talking about that, maybe I'm just stupid. And probably the actress had one eye bigger or one eye smaller that played, you know, the original Bride of Frankenstein, because I know it's a reference to a movie. But I just don't like the promo pictures of the promo doll that they showed. And also Frankenstein, the monster, had some weird, the green circles around the eyes seemed pixelated on some of the pictures that I saw in the promo pictures. And then the outfits were really simple, which also I couldn't justify $90, then waiting in this for them to ship in December, and then waiting 3 more months and begging Mattel to give me shipping because the tracking number, because I had to send 20 emails to Mattel via their, in the site there is a contact us form to ask for her shipping, because I don't know, they just wouldn't let me have the shipping number, tracking number, and they never do for international shipping, which makes absolutely no sense, because if you are ordering something to Europe, the European Union doesn't have customs agreement with the USA, so you have to declare everything that comes in through the border of the European Union. And so at the customs I have to be represented by the Bulgarian customs, and I have to give that number to the Bulgarian customs, because otherwise they just cannot sort through all of the packages that they receive. So I have to beg and beg and beg for the number, which was super annoying. But yeah, I'm not willing to go through that for the Frankenstein dolls, but for this doll it was totally worth it. This is the first doll that I feel bad that I will unbox, and I was debating with myself, should I unbox her or not, because the box is made in a way that you can actually display your doll and see it in the box, while with the collectors, these stupid little doors that the collector boxes have. If you haven't seen them, you can click on my channel and there will be a playlist at the end of this video. You can check those out, but the design is just stupid. The boxes look pretty, they're printed nicely, but the design is stupid, where here you just need a little light on your shelf and your doll, even in the outer packaging, is displayed absolutely stunning. I am in love. Whoever did that, they've done their job so well. Let me show you the back of the box. There we go. One more light. Is it better? Not really. There it is without the light. We will bring on the third light, but this one. But when we get her out of the box, just look at this art. It's so beautiful. And it goes on the side of the box, and the skeleton is shiny, and then this is matte, and then the art itself is shiny, like so. Here you can see, and it's beautiful. And you see Voltageous, and there is one more Frankie art here on the side, or should I say Voltageous, which Voltageous is Frankie's superhero alter ego, which is super cool. Anyways, I did play around with the lights a little bit, and now let's remove her outer box, because this box is made of 2 parts and you can just slide it out with a demonic sound. But again, if you wanna just see the doll fully, you don't need to unbox her. I will unbox her because currently my life situation does not allow me just to have dough in such a big box. I can throw the box in storage and keep it safe in the outer box that it came with, but I cannot see my dough if she's in her box. So I will remove her out of the box so she can go on the shelf with the rest of my dollies and, you know, not just sit in a box somewhere in the dark alone, because she deserves to be with the others. And I think one day I will be able to put her back in her box, maybe with a sewing thread. I will make sure when I am getting her out of the box to keep the box and make sure that I can rebox the doll, and maybe with elastics, maybe with sewing thread. One day hopefully I will have a space where I can display her in her box, because again this is the first time that I'm having regrets getting a doll out of her box, because it's just a stunning box. Now let's take a look at the back of the box. We have the same art that is on the outside, but it's bigger, and we have two more little Frankie arts. Here is a close-up. The art is stunning, and if you like, you can read these. I did read them on Dracula, but it was really cheesy, so I'm not gonna do that. At least not this time. Maybe next time I will be in the mood for being cheesy. But let's see how we can get her out of the box, and that would be from the bottom. Here we have little flaps that open just like that, and then there is tape. Is it free? Yes. And then tape on the other side. There we go. Now can I open it? I can. I'm not gonna. Oh, here is the stand. And I guess we need to pull. I don't want to destroy the box. Okay, so I've done a little bit of damage, but it couldn't be avoided. This is just paper that is glued with hot glue to the plastic, so it tore a little bit, but overall I think I was able to save the box. And now let's get more lights on, because we need them. And this is how she looks without the plastic. Very beautiful. Let me just take some shots. Now I will snip these things that need snipping off camera, and just I want to be very close to her to not snip something that I don't want to be cut. And when she's out of the box I will be right back. And I didn't hurt the box. I cut this on her waist, but I can replace it with sewing string. I was able to get one foot out, so I will just have to replace a string here, and I took something out of here that is the little comic, and I will be able to put that back. I'm not taking that brush out, and I took the stand off, and basically if I want to I can rebox her. Now I had to take Frankie's hands off to get them safely out of the box, and I will put them back on, but first off, you can't really see that she doesn't have them. And then I will want to go in detail over I will put the hands back later. Now this is the stand, and it's a different stand, which I guess resembles the Hound Couture stands, but I don't have any Hound Couture stands. It is the same design as was the original, but shiny, with a better waist clip, because when the waist clips are from this kind of plastic, they break really easily. Here is the stand. Out of the box, she's amazing. So first things first, let's start with the hair. The hair, we have a kajinker in the head because she had two kajinkers. I just put the head out of the box and they're in there. I will have to dig to cut them, but that's gonna happen later. The hair quality is honestly amazing. It is super soft. It doesn't feel plasticky. It feels nice and soft, but not to where it's fluffy. It has tinsel, which I'm not a great fan of tinsel, but here it must have tinsel, I feel like. It just makes everything better for this toe. Then I was really afraid if mine came severely wonky, because I cannot return her. She crossed the ocean to come to me, and there aren't any more those. If I return her, I won't have a Frankie like that. By far, she's not perfect, but she's nearly perfect. I can tell you that the green eye is looking a little more up and inwards than the blue eye, and there is a little like smudge here on the top of the lip, but other than that, the eye does not trouble me, because it is a little wonky, but in a way that it's cute. Through the camera, by the way, it looks wonkier. In real life, you don't really see it through the camera. The blue eye looks to be a bit bigger than the green, but not to where she's not pretty. I'm happy. I'm happy with how she looks. I love the flash mark across her eye, and this is my first Monster High with eyelashes, and I like them. They aren't like hairy spiders, which sometimes 3D lashes on those look like hairy spiders, and I don't like them. Honestly, I would have preferred if she didn't have them, because they will make the eyes look wonkier, but again, mine has a pretty face and I'm happy with the face that I have. Then her hair is put here and here into these little tails, and she has, this is a star earring, and it's plated with cool metallic paint and has some flashes here, and this is the same earring, but it's, you know, mirrored. Sorry for the trying to combat it as I'm recording. Then she has this very nice headpiece. Again, it is metal plated, and it looks pretty nice. It is kajinkered to her head, and I won't attempt to remove it and Maybe you shouldn't, because I am not sure if how easy it would be to put it back where it is, and it looks just amazing. The more I'm looking at her, I am a big magpie, like in the bird magpie. Myself, I just like shiny things. And this doll is very appealing to me. Look at how shiny. Then she has a one-piece suit, bodysuit, which I really like. It is super shiny, of course. Has actual material, not plastic belt, which I love. It velcros in the back. And how is this secured there? I think it's just like a little jacket. Let's see. Can we... How easy it is to get it off and on. Actually very easy. So yes, it is a little jacket with sleeves. It is just fully covered in the shinies. How shiny, I love it. And then I had to stop for a second to take some pictures, because I don't think I will be seeing her again soon without the little jacket on. As much as I like to redress and restyle all of the Barbies, I like to keep the Monster Highs the way they are and mess around with them as little as I can. So I'm only undressing her for this review, so you can know how detailed she is. I won't even remove the belt, and I won't undress her further because there is no point. It is the original Monster High body, it is just grey. The hands are the arms are kind of rubbery. They have the stitchings that Frankie usually has. This is 2 layers, I guess. Let's just peek. Yeah, do you see? It has white fabric on the inside. It's lined with white fabric because I guess this is a dark fabric and it could stain, which is very nice of them to do. And while we're here, let's take a look at the boots. They're like little mirrors. You can see in them. Yeah, very reflective. And she has the little stars with the flashes and also unpainted textures. I've heard people say that the pants and the boots are awkward size, awkward length, but I don't mind it. I like it. I like that I see a little bit of the cuff. I think the boots are pretty cool. Also, we have this, and it's a little Voltageous comic book, and it actually has a comic inside that you can read. Very nice. I really want that Spectra. I wouldn't say no to any of the superhero versions of the Goose. They were... I don't remember the name of the line, but it's on my list to get, but they're way too expensive nowadays. That's a cool accessory. Very pretty. I will put Frankie back together and on her stand. I was trying to put Frankie on the stand after I put the jacket back on. First off, this jacket it is gonna get ruined super easy, so I will try to not touch it too much, because this is why we don't like tinsel, because it just gets ruined just when you are touching it, and it kind of breaks its shape and becomes unruly, and the shininess starts to fall off, so really shouldn't mess with it. And also, how was I supposed to put her on the stand with the jacket? I did lower the brace and put it around her foot. I feel like this is safer for the jacket, and it's not, well, it's actually pretty sturdy. I guess Monster High though thigh is as thin as her waist, so I didn't actually, I hadn't realized that, let's say, but I guess it is. I love the fact that Frankie here has black lips. I love Frankie with any other lip color except for the dark red that she used to always wear, I guess, the basic look. I don't know, just the red kind of fights the green for me. But anyways, this is everything. I will return her little booklet in the packaging so I don't lose it. And I will put my doll on the shelf. I am very happy that I was able to get her. I slept over Cleo from Hound Couture, and I really wanted Cleo. My friend was able to get a second Cleo, but Mattel won't tell her the the shipping number of that Cleo, and she should be here by now because my friend received one of the two Cleos that she was able to buy, but the second Cleo that is going to be for me, I will buy it at the same price. My friend is really cool. She sells them to me at the price that she bought them, you know, without actually gaining anything for herself, which, Amy, thank you. You're just an amazing friend. What else can I say? I literally was waiting for Cleo, and I was kind of cold, so I went to bed, not to sleep, just to cuddle up and warm up, and I fell asleep. I guess I was tired after work or something, I don't know. I just fell asleep. My cat put me to sleep. She came to snuggle and I fell asleep, and I missed on Cleo, but let's pray that Mattel will give my friend an actual tracking number, and I will be able to have that Cleo. So if you wanna see if I will ever get that Cleo, press the subscribe button, and don't forget to tell me, do you like her? Do you think she's too shiny? There is no such thing as too shiny for me, but I respect your opinion. Do you like the original Monster High dolls, but with a touch of new? I know she has box hair, but I think I don't need to wash it. I think it will relax over time. It's super soft though. It's one of the best doll hair that I have felt for a while, and she has a lot of it, which is super nice. It's just a little bit boxy from all the elastics that were holding her. I love the shoes, I love the stand, I love both pieces of the outfit. I love the jumpsuit a little more than I like the coat, but again, I just like shiny, so I just have to stop touching it because I'm ruining them as I'm touching them, and I can't. I love the fact that the jewelry is the good metal looking shiny. I love the hairstyle, I love the earrings, I love the makeup. The makeup of this doll is just beautiful. I like the print that I got. I like everything about this doll. She's like 10 out of 10. I think I like her more than the collectors, which is saying something. Maybe I should turn my attention a little bit more towards the Hound Couture dolls. I did really like the Draculaura from them. Obviously, I cannot get the Draculaura anymore because I will not pay to scalpers. I just think it's Mattel's fault that the dolls are so expensive when being resold, and yeah, I will not do it. Maybe if I win the lottery, I will do it, but not with normal salary and not when I'm working so hard to buy these dolls. Not gonna happen, and yeah. Anyways, I'm rambling. I am sorry. I will, I guess, have to tell you thank you so much for watching. And I guess I am going to the comments and we will continue. There a lot of content coming on this channel, so if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing and coming back within a day or two. And thanks to everybody who is so far subscribed. I can see that every week I get like one new subscriber, which may not sound very impressive in the scheme of things, but to me it's awesome. It means just, one more dolly person has found me, and that's what the channel is for, so I can find more adult doll collectors and just have a dolly discussion in the comments, and we can together review these dolls. We can share our opinions about them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you on my next video. Bye for now.